Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of the Tenkar's Tavern blog. What are we talking about today? We already talked about Wizards of the Coast raising their prices. Why are they raising their prices? And remember, folks, they didn't. They did a little. Wizards of the Coast did a little stealth, right? They're like, oh yeah, all of our books are going up $10. Oh, yeah, but if you want to order from us, you can only order from us as a bundle, which is $10 more. And digital doesn't cost extra to add once it's already prepared. There's not a cost to store it at anywhere comparable to storing physical products. So, Paizo pricing and sustainability update, never to be one left behind. Paizo last week said, hey, you know what? We got to do that too. It's that wonderful time of the year where company presidents look into the future, comparing what it costs to produce and create game products today versus what it did last year and how those costs will change in the year to come. Now, mind you, Paizo raised costs, raised prices last October, but we'll get to that in a second. No one likes to raise prices, but everyone wants to make more money. And I'm going to point some stuff out that I don't know. We have a 3.2%, 3.3% inflation rate. So if you're someone who is retired on Social Security, that's what your increase is going to be according to the federal government, right? That's what they're saying the rate of inflation is. Trust me, we're going to greatly exceed the rate of inflation with these uh, price jumps. No one likes to raise prices, but doing so is a necessity. Paizo is not immune to economic factors like inflation. Fine. Nor industry-wide fluctuations in the cost of goods. Cost of goods on digital products hasn't changed. Just gonna throw that out there. Labor. Labor may have gone up because remember, Paizo has unionized. Or shipping and logistics, digital products doesn't change. I don't know. Again, so they are maybe they're cost shifting, trying to get more money out of the digital and taking a loss on the physical. I doubt that too. And we must periodically adjust our prices to reflect rising costs. Let's break things down. Okay. Bounties, quests, and scenarios. PDFs. This is the important thing, in my opinion. This is where I find it to be very interesting. Bounties and quests are standalone short digital adventures, usually designed to be played in 2 hours. We're increasing the price of these from $4.99 to $5.99. Now, that's a 20% increase, and people are going, "Oh, well, the round. It's an even number, right? It's a dollar." Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to change pages briefly. Okay, because they raised prices for stuff last year. For many years, Paizo has largest set PDF pricing as a percent of the full MSRP. And part of that pricing, bounties and quests in 2022, prior to the price increase, were $2.99. Then they were increased to $4.99. Now they'll be increased to $5.99. So, what does that mean? That bounties and quests have essentially doubled in price in just over a year. That's 100% increase in what you would be paying for it if you're a Pathfinder 2 player. I'm just saying. Um, and that greatly exceeds the cost of inflation. Uh, Again, we can leave out physical issues like paper and storage and shipping. And I don't believe they're paying twice what they paid for on labor. But in any case, these short adventures have doubled in price in the last year. So, anxiety scenarios are adventures suitable for a single gaming session of around 4 to 5 hours. Many are part of an overarching theme for a particular year, so it's possible to weave an entire campaign out of these scenarios one session at a time. Well, that's very thoughtful. Currently, scenarios are priced at $5.99 for regular scenarios and $7.99 for higher level scenarios, which are generally longer and take longer to develop and edit. That makes a lot of sense. I could see longer, more complex products take. Yeah, I would charge more, and they're essentially charging uh, from. Again, I'm going to round prices because it makes the math a lot easier. $6 for a regular, $8 for a higher level. So you're paying a 33% premium for a longer, higher level adventure. That's fine. Well, they're all going to be $8.99. So what was $6 is now $9, a 50% increase because we're standardizing the price. So you're getting a deal though on those higher level adventures because they only went up from $8 to $9, like 12, 13%. Yeah. Special interactive scenarios will increase from $14.99 to $19.99. Well, that's a 33% increase. These price changes will be retroactive to all previously released products as of October 25th. That's yesterday. This came out a week ago. So, other PDF products, we don't plan any other price changes beyond what we announced last year. And last year they did lower some prices on stuff that were like digital versions of cards and stuff that doesn't really work well in PDF. I'm sure they weren't selling very well, so they lowered the prices on that. Price changes we will be increasing prices on accessories, softcover and hardcover books. The amount of this increase varies by product type. However, flip maps are going for up to a new price of $19.99. So I guess they were $16.99 before. Uh, flip mat Flip mat multi packs are going up $5 from 25 to 30. 96-page adventure paths are going up to $29. Well, $30, I should say. So pocket editions, well, they don't tell you what the price increase is. The price will range from 27 to 35. And then hardcover books. Again, they're not saying what the price was, but they are saying that these are the new pricing. 128-page book is going to be 45. 192-page book is going to be 60. 256-page book is going to be 70. 304 pages plus a map will be 80. But we're holding the line on the core books. Player Core, GM Core, Monster Core, and Player Core 2 will stay at 60 through at least the first printing. And then, of course, they go on about using vegetable-based inks. And I think soy ink is probably better for you than eating soy. So I guess that's a good use for it. But honestly, some of these price increases, they're justifying by just saying that we're going to double the price on short adventures. Digital products is harder to justify price increases. I'm not saying you can't, but if you're telling me that your cost to produce these standalone short adventures doubled in the last year, you're full of shit, personally. But with Wizards of the Coast increasing their prices, okay, and they don't do PDFs, Watsy, and Paizo increasing their prices on PDFs, I expect other publishers to follow suit. Um, it's an industry where, especially when it comes to pricing, that many times people don't want to be left behind the curve. And people, meaning publishers. Um, there's money here, obviously. Now, I don't know the financials of Paizo at this point, especially after they're having to pay union salaries. But I do find this interesting. And I do think it's going to set a trend to some extent, at least for the, if you're playing 5e, that you can expect to see prices go up. If you're playing Pathfinder, you can expect to see prices go up. You may see that same trickle up. It'll trickle down to trickle up, possibly in the OSR. You just got to know what's going on, folks. We don't operate in a bubble. Okay, prices of your games are not in a bubble. Everybody, when it comes to publishers, looks at what other publishers are charging, and some might keep their prices low, hoping that it's going to lead to a bigger share or um, new customers because they have the more affordable option. But in general, I do expect to see prices inch up across the board. Time will tell. All right, folks, on that note, as always, be safe, be well. God bless, roll the dice, roll them well. I'll be back again tomorrow with the Random Party Generator, 8 p.m. We should have a full slate of our random party for the live stream, 8 p.m. Friday. Look forward to seeing you there. God bless. Good night.